Hello and welcome to a quick little video blog on what we're doing to check into some immersive video conferencing. Here is the Blackmagic ATEM 1ME production switcher that we're looking at. It has HD SDI and HDMI. We can take a look at it over here. Here we have it plugged in on top of my Mac. And basically what we're doing is we're plugging it through the video conferencing codec on the Cisco C20 and trying to see if we can take Mac content chroma keyed in to really make it seem like it's more immersive in a video conference rather than having a little picture-in-picture box. So what we have is running on an iMac is the software controller, and if you look at it, it looks pretty similar to a switcher that you would see in a television studio. It's got banks for program and preview, and it has downstream and upstream keys. And right now what we're doing is on the Mac Mini, on the Mac Pro over here, I've got DVI to HDMI going in there, and you just see a gene that is rotating. It's a QuickTime movie with chroma key in the background that's being used as our source for our content over here, and that's being fed into the switcher. So over here you can see it's pretty neat. Lets me rename the buttons pretty easily. So we see Mac, and we see C20 as the different inputs. And what we've done over here is, let's see if I go back and grab the mouse, and you can see that we've set up a key using the Mac as the fill source. We've enabled the mask, we've adjusted the hue. That was kind of a pain in the butt in some of our switchers. You're allowed to go out and pick a color, but here we had to kind of dial it in, but we got an okay thing. And then you could narrow the chroma range, which we used to bring in some other colors. And then we used the fly feature below, to actually set up key points and do a DVE move on the material. So you're able to set up basically your full frame and then 2 keyframes, and then you're able to run to infinite, which means wipe it on and wipe it off to fly in the key, which is pretty nice. So you can imagine here, if somebody is in a video conference, we'll get rid of that, and they're talking about something and saying, well, I want to talk about this new cell that I found, and then they could bring it in and they can point to different areas of the cell and say, here is this part, but if you look over here, watch when this spins around, that looks pretty crazy. And now let's zoom in on it. And there you see it bigger. This is all being done by the switcher. And we can have another position there in the middle where people around the table are all talking about it. And then you make it all go away. So there it is. We're having fun with the switcher. It's then being tied into the C20 codec there through HDMI. All pretty cool here at ITS.